can a business coordinate their purchasing, manufacturing, and delivery system? In this video, we will explore material requirements planning system, including what they are, their goal, and how businesses can use them. Susan owns the companies that makes go-karts. They order parts like wheel, metals, and engine parts from suppliers, and they put their parts together at their factories to make the go-karts. Once the carts are made, they are stored in the warehouse until it's time to ship them off. What Susan's company is doing is manufacturing, or the process of mass producing a product. Susan's company has a pretty traditional manufacturing process. They buy materials, assemble them in the factory, store in the inventory, and eventually sell the go-kart. That's the way manufacturing businesses have worked for generations. But Susan's wonder if there is a better way. With technology rapidly changing in the world over the past 50 years, Susan thinks that there has to be a better way to use technology to help her make her manufacturing process better. To help Susan explore how technology can streamline her manufacturing, let's look at material requirements planning, including what it is, how it's used, and what is the three main goals are. Susan wants to bring her manufacturing into the 21st century, but what exactly can technology do for her business? One tool that many manufacturing businesses use is a material requirements planning software, which helps companies plan the purchasing of materials and the manufacturing and selling of products. While material requirements planning systems can be done by hand, they are usually computer-based because it is easier that way. So, how might a manufacturing requirements planning software work in Susan's business? Imagine that Susan has a big order of go-karts that she needs to ship out next week. There are several possible options. If she has enough go-karts in her warehouse, she can just ship out from there. But holding a large quantity of inventory is expensive. So, Susan doesn't think that having a lot of go-karts on hand is a wise choice. She'd rather sell them as they are coming out of the factory and skip the warehouse altogether. So, if she doesn't have a lot of inventory of go-karts in her warehouse, then to fulfill the order, she has to make them at her factory. But remember that she needs certain material to manufacture the go-karts. What happens if she doesn't have enough wheel, for example? Then she's stuck until she can order and get more wheels from the wheel company. And if that's not in time, then she can't fulfill the orders of go-karts to her customers. From the situations we just discussed, you're probably getting a sense that manufacturing is a balancing act. Susan has to balance the cost of storing materials and inventory with the possibilities that having too few materials and inventory will leave her unable to meet the demand of her customers. Material requirements planning system can help Susan keep track of her orders, inventory, and material on hand. It can tell her that when she needs to order more materials and how many of each material she needs to order. That way, she can make sure that she will be able to meet the demand of the customer while not storing a bunch of materials and finished go-kart in the warehouse. As we have just seen, material requirements planning can help Susan and business owners like her meet the needs of their customers while still keeping from having too much inventory and material on hand. But what specific goals that a program like this have? There are three major goals of material requirement planning. They are: first, ensure materials and products are available to meet customer demand. Susan needs materials to make her go-kart, and she needs go-karts to deliver to her customers. Material requirements planning is about having the materials and inventory available to make and deliver products. Number 2, maintain the lowest possible level of inventory. Remember that Susan doesn't want to pay to store all her unsold go-kart, but she also needs to be able to quickly fill orders that come in. So, she needs some inventory. Material requirements planning can help Susan figure out the lowest level of inventory she needs to store and help her keep her inventory at that number, not above or not below. Number 3, plan manufacturing, delivery, and purchasing schedule. In order to make sure that she is not storing a bunch of inventory and not running out of inventory to make her go-kart while still meeting the needs of her customers, Susan has to be carefully coordinate the ordering and receiving of materials, the manufacturing of her go-kart, and the delivery to her customer. Material requirements planning allows Susan to plan each of these steps, like ordering material, manufacturing, and delivery of products, so that they are coordinated. Think of material requirements planning as focusing on 3 major questions. What is needed? How much of it is needed? And when is needed? By answering these 3 questions, material requirements planning software can plan and coordinate Susan's materials and her product needs. So, what is the lesson summary for today? Manufacturing is the process of mass producing a product. One tool that many manufacturing businesses use is a material requirements planning software, which is to help companies plan the purchase of materials and the manufacturers and selling of products. While material requirements planning system can be done by hand, they usually use computer-based system because it is easy this way. There are 3 major goals of material requirements planning. They are: first, ensure material and products are available to meet customer demand. 2, maintain the lowest possible level of inventory. 3, plan manufacturing, delivery, and purchasing schedule. Further, material requirements planning on 3 major questions. What is needed? How much of it is needed? And when is it needed? Take the assessment in the link below to see how much you know about this material requirements planning process. As always, if you learn something new in my video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications bell. My name is Vivian. I'm a business software coach, and I see you in my next video.